a semi-final. Two absolute giants of Spanish football. I mean, the stage was set for an all-time classic. But what we got instead was a complete, and I mean complete, dismantling. So, how did it all go so spectacularly wrong? Today we're going to break down the anatomy of that collapse. Barcelona's unbelievable 4-0 defeat to Atletico Madrid. Let's just start with the number that says it all. 4-0. This wasn't a loss, you know? This was a thumping. A result that sent actual shockwaves from the Metropolitano all the way through Catalonia. How on earth does a team with Barcelona's history, their pedigree, just fall apart like this? You know, maybe no one sums it up better than Barcelona's own coach, Hansi Flick. In that brutally honest press conference after the game, he didn't really make excuses. He just said it, plain and simple. We got a lesson. Wow. That one sentence just perfectly captures the feeling of a total capitulation, a night where one team just completely schooled the other. So what did that lesson actually look like on the pitch? It wasn't just about attitude. This was a tactical masterclass from Atletico. Let's really dig into how they took Barcelona apart, piece by piece, in that first leg. So yeah, the Copa del Rey semifinal first leg. It was supposed to be this tense, tactical chess match. But instead, the home crowd got to watch a complete and utter demolition. And here's the truly shocking part. This whole collapse was unbelievably quick. The game was, for all intents and purposes, over before the halftime whistle even blew. We're talking 4 goals, all of them crammed into the first 45 minutes. Just incredible. Just look at this timeline. It was a complete goal avalanche. It starts with the absolute worst luck you can have, an Eric García own goal. And before Barca can even figure out what hit them, Griezmann makes it 2. Then, at the 30-minute mark, Lookman piles on with a third. And the final nail in the coffin, right before the half, Julián Álvarez breaks his goal drought. For Barcelona, it was an avalanche they were just buried under. So why? Why did this happen? Was it just a string of bad luck? Well, according to their own coach, it came down to something much more fundamental: mentality. He felt his team was just disconnected, that they weren't pressing. And then you look at Atletico, and the words he used were more will and more hunger. On the biggest stage, one team just wanted it way, way more. And you better believe, after a performance like that, the fireworks were just getting started. The press conference was something else. Hansi Flick did not hold back. You could just feel the frustration boiling over, and he aimed it not just at his players, but squarely at the officials too. Flick's big criticism started with how the ref handled the game's physicality. He pointed to this one early foul on Alejandro Balde that didn't even get a yellow card. And in his mind, that one non-call set the tone. He basically said the ref invited Atletico to play this super aggressive, disruptive style that his team just could not handle. But where his frustration really, truly exploded was in the second half. Barcelona, desperately trying to find a way, any way back into the game, thought they had a lifeline, a goal. It was that tiny glimmer of hope they needed, and then technology got involved. And this is the core of his anger. The VAR review wasn't just a quick look. No, it took an excruciating 7 minutes. I mean, can you imagine the tension? Just standing there, waiting for 7 whole minutes, only for the goal to get chalked off? The delay itself became this huge point of contention. Flick was just left totally baffled. To him, he said it was clear no offside, and his question just hangs there. What could they possibly have found in a 7-minute review to overturn that? The lack of clear communication, he said, was just so bad. And his final verdict on the entire situation? It was blunt, it was simple, and it was just dripping with frustration. Come on, for me, it's a mess. A pretty powerful summary from a manager who felt completely and utterly let down. So, where does this humiliating 4-0 defeat, on top of all the managerial fury, leave Barcelona? Well, the answer is, they are facing a mountain that looks pretty much impossible to climb. And just in case the night wasn't quite bad enough, it got worse. Eric García, the guy who scored the own goal to start all this, was later sent off. A disastrous night for him personally, and just a miserable one for his team, now down to 10 men. Okay, so this lays out the monumental task they have ahead of them. The return leg is March 3rd at the Camp Nou. The mission? Overturn a 4-goal deficit. You can see Flick trying to simplify the impossible, right? He's setting this little micro goal to win each half 2-0.
But he knows they can't do it alone, putting out a call to arms. We need our fans.
You know, in the end, this isn't just about one game. It's become a fundamental test of this team's character, of their heart, and it leaves all of us with one final, crucial question. After being taught such a brutal, harsh lesson, can Barcelona possibly find that missing will and hunger to even make a fight of it?